right, so our first truck out on the speedway. Excuse me, I shouldn't have had those spicy boiled peanuts right before qualifying. My goodness. Fair warning, they are spicy. This is Steve Darvalix in truck number 84. This is the renovation machine. So a 20.18 on lap number 1 for Steve Darvalix. They get 2 laps to qualify. We take the fastest of the 2 laps. Typically they pick in a 20.08. So a little bit of a pickup there for truck 84. Next truck up to qualify, dirt track ace Michael Whipple in truck number 35, the Extreme Action Park Creative Power Systems machine. Michael sitting 4th in the points, an outside shot at the championship, 27 points back. If things go his way, he has a shot. So a 20.79 on lap number 1. For truck number 35, Michael Whipple. So Michael's going to look to pick up here on lap number 2. Like I said earlier, typically lap 2 is the quicker of the 2 laps. And a 20.73, so a small pickup, but he keeps the trend going. So Michael Whipple will be in 2nd. Our next qualifier, the truck corral machine. For young Brighton Horner, one of the young up-and-coming racing stars. He was out here last week for the Twin Sportsman Features. Has a podium finish in the trucks this season, so could be somebody to keep your eye on here tonight. $20.17, that is the quickest first lap so far. So the B&B Truck Corral JS Diesel machine looking to pick up a little bit more here on lap number 2. Brighton Horner coming down to 19.99. Top of the board for Brighton Horner, 19.99. First truck in the 1970s. Next driver out to qualify. A driver who's always very good here on the high banks. This is truck number 3 for Derek Pugh, the Eagle Systems sponsored car. He's out of the West Palm Beach area, so it's a long haul for him to get here. In the show. 20.03, there's a good first lap. 20.03, that has him 2nd on the board after lap number 1. Derek Pugh, always a contender and likely to be up near the front here tonight. Might be one of the tough cars to beat, or trucks to beat in qualifying. 19.96. So just a small pickup there for Derek, but it's good enough to go to the top of the board. Derek Pugh now quickest. Next qualifier, truck number 6, the AMS roofing machine for Jimmy Frazier. Got a big win out here during Speed Weeks back in February. And he's been racing on some of the bull rings throughout the season. First time back since the win in February. 2 more shots at getting a win. 20.13. 20.13. Not a bad effort, but looking for a little bit more here on lap 2. Jimmy Frazier in the 6th. His qualifying effort. 19.95. He goes to the top of the board. 19.95. The last 3 trucks, all within a couple of tenths of one another. It's going to be some great racing out here tonight, no doubt. Our next qualifier will be truck number 92, the Water Technologies machine for Brennan Fletcher. Brennan Fletcher's had some great success out here the last couple of trips to New Smyrna Speedway. Nice patriotic paint scheme on this ride today. Should be pretty quick. So a 20.52, not what he's looking for. Going to try to pick up here on lap number 2. Time to beat right now at 19.95 laid down by Jimmy Frazier. Brendan Fletcher's going to have to find a lot here so we can go. 20.16, so a nice pickup. Maybe a little disappointed with that effort, but still quick enough to be right up there with the competitive trucks. One of our top rookie drivers now out on the speedway. This is the Swipe Out Cleaning Services Daytona State Jewelry Machine for young Dylan LeBlanc, who will be doing double duty tonight running trucks and E-mods. Dylan, a rookie in both those series, has a chance to take over the Rookie of the Year honors in the trucks tonight. A 20.49 on lap 1 for Dylan LeBlanc. Dylan LeBlanc, 20.38 for Dylan LeBlanc. And that'll put him around the 6th position. First time driver now out on the speedway in truck number 25. This is the Exquisite Pool and Spa sponsored ride for young Taylor Watson. Taylor, a graduate from the little quarter midget track down there in turn 1 and 2. Been running some Legends cars. And now making her first attempt on the high banks of the big track here at New Smyrna on the wheel of this truck. A 20.76. There's still some work to do here for Taylor Watson. Many wins down there on that little track in the infield. And looking to pave her way here on the high banks. Here she comes. Let's see if she can pick up a little bit. 20.70 for Taylor Watson. 20.70. And the next driver out to qualify is Dalton Smith. You may be familiar with him as he drives in the Pro Late model ranks, but making his truck debut here in 2021. Dalton Smith in the Water Care Irrigation and Well sponsored car. Carries Rytech on the Pro Late. We'll give them some love too. Dalton Smith. 21.70, so a little bit of work to do for Dalton Smith. 2 trucks left to qualify and a couple of heavy hitters, the top 2 in points to qualify here after Dalton Smith finishes up his run. 21.46 for Dalton Smith, so he does pick up on lap number 2. Again, first time out for that truck, so race time. Our next qualifier, second place point man in truck number 41 for Jeffrey White. Jeff White Racing Action Graphics Machine. Jeffrey White needs a good qualifying run, just 3 points out, has a chance to take the point lead in the effort. A 20.36, looking for more here on lap number 2. Some ringers out in the field tonight, trying to beat a 19.95. So some work to do here. Truck number 41 looking pretty loose there off turn number 4. Dancing around. 20.04. He's right there with the fast drivers. I believe that'll put him around the 4th position. Is truck number 59, the Q Auto Injury Attorneys Machine for Becca Monopoly out of Lakeland. Becca Monopoly, our current point leader, former track champion as well, comes in with a 3-point advantage over the 41 truck of Jeffrey White. 20.43, not what she's looking for at all, 20.43. But we've seen pretty much everybody pick up here on lap number 2. Becca Monopoly in the 59. Can she go up? Monopoly completes her run. A 20.30. She is going to be out-qualified by Jeffrey White. We'll have to get the official rundown here, but that could swing the championship in Jeffrey White's favor by a point or two once we It's going to be close going into the features. It could be tied. It could be separated by 1 point. We got to get the official qualifying lineup done. 25 championship points to the driver that set fast time, subtract 1 through the field. So we got some math to do on that. Unfortunately, Chuck Ayers not going to make it out to qualify. He was third in the standings, 10 points back, getting a 0 in qualifying, all but takes him out. So he's just going to come out and run for the wins tonight, but he'll be out for race time. The championship points are tied going into race number 1, and these are the final 2 races of the year. So we'll tell you about that in a moment. But Jimmy Frazier in truck number 6 sets fast time at a 19.95. Derek Pugh in truck number 3 second at a 19.96. Brighton Horner third in truck 21 at a 19.99. Jeffrey White, second place point driver, qualifies 4th at a time of 20.04. Steve Darvalix in the 84 is 5th at 20.08. Brennan Fletcher is 6th in truck 92, clocking in at 20.16. Point leader Becca Monopoly 7th on the grid at a 20.30. Dylan LeBeau qualifies 8th at a 20.38. Taylor Watson making her debut out here, clocks in 9th in truck 25, clocking in at 20.70. Michael Whipple is 10th at a 20.73, and Dalton Smith rounding out the drivers that qualified at a 21.46. Tough break for Chuck Ayers. He was 3rd in points, 10 out coming into the night. Battery issues did not allow him to qualify, so he misses out on qualifying points. And with the difference in qualifying between Jeffrey White and Becca Monopoly, both drivers now, after we've calculated the qualifying points, sit at 231. So keep your eye on the 41 truck and the 59. 2 races to try to settle the championship. This is their final 2 races of the year. So that's going to come right down to the wire. And you never know, Chuck Ayers, even though he missed qualifying, he's not out of it. If things get wild in race number 1, he's got an outside shot. So we'll do all that calculation if we have to. But we're going to keep our eye on the 41 and 59 at Beck Monopoly.